Hello everybody, it's Gibi. Welcome back to my channel. This is not the type of video I usually do. I tend to stray away from talking about people in my life. I've had this channel for almost 3 years, and I feel like a wide majority of you don't even know that Ben exists. At least not until I put out my engagement video. People started like commenting on my ring, and like we're talking about Bear, who is the same person as Ben. That was his nickname, just to try to keep him more anonymous. But Twitch happened. I stream on Twitch, and it's really hard to keep your fiance, significant other, person you live with sort of under wraps, especially because Ben has, I'm gonna tell the story. But anyway, this is me talking about Ben and our relationship because a lot of you have requested it, and to be quite honest, I feel a little bad that I haven't talked about it because you guys have been so sweet about it. It's mostly my nature to be like, nope, just ASMR, no. But I figured maybe just this once, and if you want more, maybe I can do videos on my second channel. But we have a really perfect sponsorship, and it's called LoveBook. So this sponsored Saturday is brought to you by LoveBook, and you can go to lovebookonline.com/GB and use code GB20 to get 20% off your very own book. And so what LoveBook is you can personalize and create your own story. So what we did was Ben and I both created stories about each other and about our relationship, and I'm going to read them both to you. So you're getting both points of view. The pages are fully customizable, and you really can make this book your own, and it's a really fun little creator online as well. They start as low as $40, but you can add like as many pages as you want. You can make it soft cover, hard cover. They give you a ton of options, and it was a really nice experience for me, and Ben and I had a lot of fun. Even though he hasn't seen my full one yet, I haven't seen his full one yet. I've seen a couple pages, but that's it. So we're gonna find out right now what he said about me. But get up to 100 pages of LoveBook for one flat price, and thousands of ideas and covers to choose from. And you can go to their Instagram, which is at LoveBookOnline. Use their hashtag LoveBookExperience. And so that'll showcase customers posting their LoveBook experience. So I'll do a little post when this video goes live. But that is all the information from them. You'll see how these turned out. I'm really happy with them. And you can go to lovebookonline/GB and use GB20 as your code for 20% off if you'd like to create a book for a significant other, parent, friend, yourself. I don't know. Who should we start with? Let's start with mine. It's longer. Yes, I knew mine would be longer. Are you ready? I'm not ready for this. Ooh, my nails match. I need to get on with this, but I'm too nervous. My story to Ben, as told to the internet. An original epic saga written by Gibi. That's me. Crack that spine. This is the story of a girl named Gibi. Me. I know. I just said this was a story about Ben. Just hold on like 1 second. A girl who is doing just fine on her own. Totally cool. Very fun. Life of the party. Confident. secure, nailing it. Never totally embarrassing herself in her first year at college at all. Nope, not me. I saw you across a crowded room. I thought you looked exactly like Jason Sudeikis. So essentially, it was love at first sight. Jason Sudeikis is he's my type. I have I like many types. I don't have just one. But the friendly, manly type. So other examples are like John Krasinski, you know. But that's Ben. Friendly face. Friendly, tall, athletic, you know. I wish I could tell you that I walked right up to you and introduced myself. Hey Ben, my name is Gibi. I think you're really Jason Sudeikis kind of cute. Let's play beer pong. Instead, I watched you from afar because I was too nervous. You seemed so happy, fun, intimidating. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns on. It was like around that year. So cool. That's me in the back. That's Ben and his friend. Luckily, through my best friend, I was invited to go to dinner in a group with you there. I was so shy, but I could tell you wanted to sit next to me. Did she tell you I had a huge crush on you? We went to this restaurant called Noff Noff. I've never tried Noff Noff before. This tahini sauce is really good. Unluckily, I was so uncultured that I didn't realize tahini was just liquid sesame, the only food I'm allergic to. I had to sprint out to grab Benadryl, but then came back because I couldn't bear to cut the evening short when you were finally talking to me. You were very concerned. Little did you know, this concern would be something that would transcend the rest of your life. I have to go to CVS quick. I'm literally dying. And yeah, it was really embarrassing. Soon after, we were hanging out in your dorm room with our friends another night. We bonded over Call of Duty and started playing. We played for so long that our other friends got bored and went to explore the rest of the party that was going on outside. I totally didn't intentionally mean for that to happen at all. I promise. God, you are quite dense. So this is me being really obvious and flirty, and then not realizing. But that night, I'll always be quite fond of our first kiss story. It was a very cute night, and you were very polite. After we played Call of Duty, we ended up watching Chopped. Great show, right? And we had like bet on who the winner was gonna be. So we're like on the couch, like, my person's gonna win. No, my person's gonna win. And then like as soon as they announced the winner, I don't remember who kissed who, but it was very spicy. Just like the chopped dishes. I'm done. Okay. This is so embarrassing for me. I cannot do this. But I was really dumb. Yeah, I'm doing the whole story. We didn't end up at first, even though you really liked me. It was my fault. I regretted it. But you did the smart thing and let me go. I was back at square one. But when we talked, it made me so happy. Essentially, I was one of those people with the high school boyfriend who went off to college. And then the high school boyfriend did not like that very much. He was sad. But then he just left me alone. He just left me alone. And then I just sat there and I was like, oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. So I knew I had to reverse the mistake that I made. You were a gem of a person, a diamond in the rough, just a wonderful sunshine of a person. Luckily, I am a very, very persistent and annoying person. Without you, with you. We texted all summer before I got to see you again. You made me watch Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Avatar. We talked non-stop. I checked my phone every minute. We had so many inside jokes. We'd finally be together as soon as September rolled around. Hi, Ben. You're understanding my obvious advances at you, right? Gee, she sure is a good friend. So I was gunning for this man, okay? Except when we got back to school, I had to do a bit more work to get you to realize that we were meant to be together. I told you I was annoying. This actually happened. I pulled him aside at a party and I sat him down on the couch and he was seeing like other girls, you know, but not seriously. And they didn't we talked more than he talked to any of any other girl. So I sat him down and I put my hand on his leg and I was like, you should be dating me. We would have so much more fun together. What are you doing? And Ben just sat there and he was like, well, yeah, right. So, be aggressive. Ladies, men. A nice kind of aggressive. One day, soon after, and I'm cutting out a lot of tiny stories, of course, we were responsibly partying before a college football game. I tried to tackle you, I'm like, tackle you, me. It did not end well for me. Ben does not have any little sisters. He does not appreciate his full strength. So he was laughing, whatever, and I went to go tackle him, and so he intercepted my tackle and then threw me on the ground. And I landed on the ground and he didn't realize, you know? And I couldn't move my neck. I didn't tell you, but I couldn't move my neck. My friend took me to the hospital just to make sure I was okay. So you went to the game, go team, and I was like, I have many regrets. But I was like, I'm so embarrassed, I don't want to tell him. But I was texting my mom and I was like, Mom, I can't move my neck. And she's like, you're such an idiot, go to the hospital because I'm trying to make sure it's nothing serious, right? But you found out when you couldn't find me at the football game. You rushed to the hospital and ripped through the curtains just like the movies. Are you okay? I didn't die from embarrassment, but it was a close call. It was really cute, actually. I'm sitting there all shamefully that I was in the hospital for such a stupid reason. Oh my gosh, are you alright? I was like, oh, Ben. We were official 2 days later, and we have been ever since. Never broken up. I am blissfully unaware at how much turmoil you are going to put me through your life. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's really funny whenever I get comments, they're like, oh, Ben is so lucky to have you. I'm like, just I feel like I'm a very difficult person sometimes. We'll see what he has to say. Thus began the beginning of a wonderful relationship with my best friend. You can tell this is the part of the book where I was hours into making this and I was getting sappy. We played a lot of board games, video games, beer pong. We watched a ton of TV, movies together, all the Dark Knight, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, The Office, so on, so on, so on. We traveled together, studied together, met each other's family, spent holidays together, played sports together, went to the gym together, went to formals together, spent birthdays together. You did the best first Valentine's Day. Every day was something fun with you and our friends, and we grew up a lot along the way, too. We both graduated college. It's like snaps instead of claps. Something I'm still surprised I did. You graduated 2 years before I did. He's 2 years older. He's not like super smarter than me or anything. So I spent a lot of time driving from campus into the city to visit you while you did fun adult things like working 9 to 5 and living with 2 other friends from college. It was literally no different. This side now. After I graduated, we spent a year apart. But it wasn't so bad because I knew we would move in together after a year was over. I just really wanted to concentrate on my YouTube channel and my brand new Twitch channel. That's when I started my Twitch channel, Ben and I had just started being long distance for the whole year, so that's why you guys didn't see him a lot. You were very supportive and started to get back into video games with me. I was very busy though, all the time. When you could visit, I was so happy. Are you gonna stream for the majority of the time I'm here? Probably. Then, one visit in August, you took me on top of the balcony of your house. Your roommates were all mysteriously gone. It was a beautiful night and the city was lit up in perfect view. You asked me to marry you. I 100% thought you were kidding, but then you pulled a ring out and I think I blacked out for a second there, but then I said yes. The ring box had a light in it, so when you opened it, it like lit up and was like, oh. So if you're planning on proposing to anyone and you're doing it at night, get a ring box that lights up. Ben hates when I tell people this, but I love it. We were both in our sweatpants / pajamas. It was like really late at night. Apparently, okay, long story. Told short, a few years prior, we were supposed to go to like this bed and breakfast for our anniversary. And the night before we left, I had to get emergency surgery for a cyst. Polycystic ovaries. Fun. And it burst. I was internally bleeding. It was wild. It was all fine. But I had to go get emergency surgery, so we never got to go. But Ben had saved that deposit, so he booked it again, and we were supposed to go that weekend, and he was gonna propose there, but got too nervous, and he's like, I couldn't sit in the car with you all the next day, and have not proposed to you yet. So he did it outside on the balcony at night, and it was really cute. I preferred it. We went on a super romantic engagement trip that you had pre-planned. We went hiking, called all our friends and family, went out to dinners, stayed in a bed and breakfast that was really, really cute. We also went up to your friend's lake house, and they were all there to celebrate. They got us a cake, and it was really sweet to spend time with them. Make a friend with a lake house. Gosh darn. Some people. But it was back to work. My channel was doing really well, and I spent the majority of my time on the internet. After we moved in together, we had to find a balance of figuring out how to spend time together, because my workday would start when you would be getting home. I stayed up until 4 a.m. every day. I may or may not have had a Fortnite problem for a while there, but you stuck with me. Looking back, it was really bad. It was really That's so embarrassing to say, but it was really bad. But I love our first apartment together. We both take a lot of care of the chores. We always keep the place feeling nice, which is really important to me. So it became important to you. Thank you for always doing the chores I don't feel like doing. I'm getting way better at doing the dishes, but I really used to hate doing them. And you're getting way better at doing the laundry. I wrote this too soon because Ben just did a load of laundry without putting detergent in, so then it was just wet and smelly. Moving on, putting him on blast. Me streaming while you make dinner. I'll decorate if you fix up the holes I make and things I break. It's a give and take. I got a lot better at video games because I was playing them all day while you were at work. I started leaving you in the dust. My work, my stream, and my community became my life. I didn't really leave the house. I was also getting very overwhelmed with work. I would sign business emails with your name so that companies would take me more seriously. Then, one day, I realized, hey, you were studying to get your master's in business. Why weren't you actually handling my business? Ben, would you be my business manager? I was literally born to do this, and I can't believe we haven't thought about this until right this second. It was tough at first to find a balance, and we both had to learn a lot, but I am so happy with how we've been able to work together. I don't feel isolated in my work anymore, and you are so good at what you do. My responsible other half, and most importantly, we both enjoy what we're doing. Every day is exciting and fun. Hello everyone, it's Gibi. Welcome back to my channel. You're doing great, Gibi. Good job keeping on schedule. And after fostering a few doggies, we finally got our own. Is he really a dog? More like a cuddly potato with sound effects. I would literally do anything for you, Luigi. I will be in this house every day until I die. You peed in the house today. Thank you for loving me no matter what mood I'm in. I'm in about 20 a day. You do so well calming me down when I'm upset, letting me rant when I need to rant, and when necessary, ranting with me. But thank you for sharing all of my happiness too. Thank you for working so hard every day, being inspired with me to always do the most we can, but also recognizing when we should step back and take a break. So tired, but must get this done, and then watch The Office and play some Overwatch. Thank you for admitting that I am the funny one of the relationship, and that you should leave absolutely every and all jokes to me and only me. Ben, please stop. It wasn't that funny. Au contraire, you are a comedic scholar. Thank you for taking care of me every day, even though I am a huge baby. It really does make me feel loved. Thank you for coming downstairs just to get me that glass of water that was 2 feet away from me. Sorry. Thank you for spending time with me when we're feeling like everything is too much, and not minding that I fall asleep every time we watch something on the couch, because I don't get enough sleep and the couch makes me feel safe. Hour 2874 of the extended Lord of the Rings. Thank you for loving all of the sides of me, the sides that the internet might not see. But you should definitely listen to those comments that say, dang, her boyfriend must be so lucky. What did I do to deserve you? Thank you for being you. I hope everybody finds their Ben, because I am so glad that I found you. I love you. And Luigi. You've just been loved. And that's my book. An almost perfect 20 minutes. Go me. The Story of Us. Love, Ben. Also, we had both picked the exact same cover, and there were like 20 to choose from, so I had to change mine. But that just made me laugh. Here's Ben's point of view. About the couple. This is the story of Ben and Gibi. Oh, he made me look prettier than I actually am. Thanks, Ben. The first thing I noticed about you was your skill at the beer pong table and your skeleton costume. Oh yeah, it was Halloween. It was Halloween and I played him in beer pong. And I lost by 1 cup, which was impressive. But I quickly realized we had a lot more in common than I thought. From video games. Now in my book, I did the exact same page, but I made him the losing one. To TV shows, Chopped is the best. To working out, we did everything together. Oh yeah. We used to work out together and be like, oh, we're just friends. We're just friends. But our first date was a nightmare. Danger, hummus. Aw, Ben, I don't feel so good. And it just seemed like we could never quite get the timing right. Silly other people. Who needs those? But after a summer of constant messaging, wish you were here, and one fateful tailgating incident, was it really necessary to tackle me? We finally made it work and have not looked back. Oh, is this really wholesome? Since then, we have both graduated. We got engaged in our sweatpants. He admitted it. Moved into our first house together. That is literally me. Adopted a lovely old man dog, Stinky. You even made him sit how he does. And worked together to build something really cool. Ooh, go Gibi, keep it up. This is nice, but it's the 18th time he has interrupted my filming. That doesn't interrupt. I love that I'll always have you as my partner in crime. And I can't wait to go on the rest of life's great adventures with you. I love you. What a Disney prince. The end. Freaking abridged version. Oh, that was really precious. You can tell how, like, we've solided. You can tell how we've, like, solidified the big markers of our relationship. That was really cute. Yeah, did you like them? So as you can tell, like, it doesn't have to be like a huge detailed like multi-page thing. I wanted to make mine really long so that we could do like a whole video of it. But if you're looking for a gift, like it's not so hard to make. I only gave him like a day or so to do this. So I'm really impressed. He did so good. So generally that's our story, brought to you by LoveBook, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was more of like a storybook time than a story time, but yeah, our story's not super crazy. We met in college. We went back and forth quite a bit, and then we got together, and that's that. So if you guys have any other questions, we could do like an FAQ or something on my second channel, not ASMR, but let me know. Like I said, I'm really not used to like sharing so much detail about my personal life, but on Twitch, like we talk all the time, and it's definitely become more normal. So I would be comfortable doing one if you guys would like to see it. I know this isn't the normal type of ASMR video I do, but I figured I would tell the story, see if you guys liked it, and yeah, just sort of go for it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our little storybook.